the white light flow through your entire being, clearing and cleansing. Breathe in the positivity. As we awaken the elements within you, balancing, clearing, cleansing. We call in the spirits of the east, the air element, to inspire and guide us. We call on the spirits of the south as we open the doorways to the south, calling in the fire element to light the fire within us, our passion, our creativity, our creator energy. Shahesate. Calling in the spirits of the west, the water element, to cleanse, refresh, and renew us. Menevoge. Calling in the earth element, the spirits of the north, the wise women, clan mothers. Feel the presence of Mother Earth. Connecting with the sky, with the winged ones. Nice deep breath in and blow it out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Three days ago, we had the full moon in Capricorn. This energy welcomes the clan mother, loves all things. The energy of this full moon is calling you to appreciate the simple things in life. Walking, eating, showering, being with a child, making love. When you love the simple things, you are not drawn to chase empty dreams. You don't get lost in to-do lists and expectations. When you connect with the clan mother, loves all things, you find the simple things in life. And you find the joy in these simple things. And that joy allows you to keep your commitment to yourself. For you're feeding yourself with joy. You truly listen and act upon your inner needs, your inner security. You bring the head and the heart to create necessary balance. It lets go of fear, and it gives you the ability to act clearly. So tonight, as we are working on choosing you, keeping your promises to yourself, I really invite you to connect with this clan mother. Connect with her and let her teach you the power of appreciating everything in your life. She will help you to let go of blame, let go of inner shame. She will help you to take responsibility for your own being. When we take responsibility for our own beingness, we begin to keep our commitment to ourselves. She also teaches you how to make personal boundaries, to stop the blame game. Many times, those that cannot make healthy personal boundaries are stuck in the cycle of the blame game. You cannot have healthy boundaries if you don't want to take responsibility for yourself. Instead, you want to say, I can't eat healthy because everyone around me doesn't. I can't go to the gym and work out because everybody else has me doing something else. No, that's the blame game. And we're going to let that go tonight. We are going to walk through the beliefs that tricked you into not taking responsibility of your own power. Because it is your own power that allows you to commit to you, to accept your darkness, to empower yourself with radical responsibility. When we want to sit and make excuses for why we can't keep our commitment to ourselves, we are on the roller coaster of the blame game because we don't want to take responsibility. And I truly invite you to connect with the clan mother of loves all things, because she will teach you how to appreciate personal boundaries. So before we get into the work tonight, I want to set us up for the work, because it is said that one of the hardest things, or the hardest thing to do in this lifetime, the scariest thing to do, is to truly face yourself. I'm going to say that again. The hardest and scariest thing to do in this lifetime is to truly face all of who you are. And I'll give an example. to me, one of the hardest is when you have to face when you're being selfish, right? We take something personal, we have a pity party for ourselves, and we don't realize how selfish we're being, how others are feeling, how you're raining on their parade because you don't have the healthy boundary, because you're angry that you didn't keep your own healthy boundary. So we're going to do a chant. So I want everyone to get comfortable. Either with your feet on the ground, or you can crisscross your legs. And we're going to really prepare you for facing yourself tonight. We're going to use the chant Ang Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ang Namo Guru Dev Namo translates to I bow to the divine teacher within. So, we search for spiritual teachers. We may even have followed a guru here and there, but the true guru is within you. The true guru is your divine self. You can learn from teachers. You can learn from gurus, but the ultimate teacher is within you. And when you chant this, it helps you to connect with that divine teacher within you. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your left hand, you're going to place it across your chest with your fingers pointing to the right, and then you're going to take your right hand and place it over the left hand, kind of like cupping your high heart. And then you're going to lightly close your eyes and just stare at the tip of your nose. We're going to begin by doing a nice full breath. Do a few full breaths before we start the chant. Inhale through your nose, filling up your stomach, all the way up to the clavicle. And exhale completely. Inhale again, filling up from the pelvis to the clavicle. Pull the navel in as you exhale for a complete exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Join in to the chant Ang Namo Guru Dev Namo. Feel your heart, feel the love, and breathe inward. Keep the eyes on the tip of the nose. Om Join in with the chant. Namo Gurudev Namo
Sing with all your heart. Choosing love.
Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo 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 Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Namo.
Last minute and a half.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. Inhale through your nostrils. Bring your attention to the breath coming in through your nose, meeting at the brow point, exhaling out the nose, creating a triangle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. See the beautiful golden triangle forming before you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Place your hands in front of you, palms facing the heavens. On your next inhale, inhale that beautiful golden triangle into your high heart in the center of your chest. Hold the breath. Bring the left hand over, the right hand over. Let that beautiful divine light absorb into your high heart. And exhale. Feel the peace, feel the tranquility, feel the strength as you feel your heartbeat. Bring your attention above your head to the beautiful white light, to the light of your higher self. Feel into your authentic beingness, into that peace, that tranquility. Feel your body feeling just a little bit stronger, a little bit straighter. As you align with your authentic self, feel the energy of this mantra strengthening you to your authentic self. Inhale and hold the breath for a moment. Breathe into the pause. Feel the silence. Feel the stillness as you hold your breath. Exhale. And once again, breathe into the pause. Breathe into power of being instead of doing. The power of doing nothing but breathing. When you do absolutely nothing but breathe, you allow yourself the ability to process your life, process your experiences, process your traumas, your dramas. Breathe and lean into this restful space. Know that rest gives you the space to evaluate how you are moving through life, how your actions are or are not in alignment with your heart. Are they speaking to your heart? Is your heart dancing and singing back? Are your relationships in alignment with your heart? Are you in alignment with your essential values, with that which fills you with joy? When we do not stop and lean into the pause, we miss this. We lose our connection to our authentic self. When you breathe and you pause, you feel into that space between the breath. You are leaning into your authentic self. No, there is no light without darkness, and there is no darkness without light. One does not exist without the other. There is no existence without contrast. When we stop and we pause, we bring balance to that light and dark. We empower ourselves when we take radical responsibility for the actions that are in our lives. You take radical responsibility and you begin to commit to you. You accept your darkness, your weakness, and you empower yourself when you take responsibility for it. So let's breathe into this responsibility. Shift to radical responsibility. Breathe that in. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Let's begin to shake our hands. Shake your hands. Flap them up and down. Shake them side to side. Shake your shoulders. Roll your elbows. Let's move that energy. Let's move that energy around. Brought all that beautiful space into your body. Move it around. Beautiful. Woo! Yeah. This is the beginning of choosing you. To choose yourself, you must first know who your true self is. You know what? I'm feeling everyone needs to have some water. Drink some water. Water helps you to integrate the energies you're bringing in. So when you chant, when you do Qigong, when you do yoga, when you do meditation, it isn't good to drink during. It's good to drink after. If you drink during, you disrupt the flow of the energy. If you wait till the end of your yoga practice, your Qigong practice, your meditation, your breath work, when you drink the water in the end, you ground in the work that you just did. Let's all take a sip. Cheers. All right. So where was I? I was talking about choosing you. Say, I choose me. Just say it for a moment. Just say to yourself, I choose me. And just feel into that. Feel how good it feels. You almost get enthusiastic about it. But to choose you, you have to know who you are. You can't have choices if you don't know what your choices are. To embrace life and to live in an embodied life means to create an inner peace and a calm by recognizing and embracing your inner experiences in an honest, and curiosity-filled way. It means you're aware of your total mind, body, spirit connection. So let's breathe this in, because so many of us really yearn to be ourselves. We work hard at it. And tonight we're really going to commit to that. Who is the living embodiment of you is the big question. Who you want to be versus who you are. In our minds, we want to be a lot of things, but then our actions do not match what we want to be. I want to be happy. I want to be peaceful. I want to be joyful. But then you create your day. And remember, you create your day. No matter what's going on, you create it by how you experience it, how you choose to experience it. Is not in alignment with that, then you want to stop and you want to look at it. Are you doing life or being life? When you're doing life, you're doing what's in alignment with what you want to be. When you're being life, you're just on automatic, doing what your expectations and what your beliefs say you have to do. So if we have have to's, need to's, you are being life. You're not doing life. To embrace everything you do from your authentic self. Even if you don't want to do it, you say, okay, I've got to do the dishes. Not, I have to do the dishes, or I don't want to do the dishes. I'm going to do the dishes. Hey, I'm going to put music on. I'm going to put a bird feeder in the window out to look at the birds while I'm doing it. You can take everything in your life that you don't like, start there, and start saying, how do I change it? Well, I can't not wash the dishes. There'll be nothing to eat off of. You change it, just as I said. Put a bird feeder to watch as you're washing dishes. Put music on. Do some exercises. I do leg lifts when I'm doing dishes, right? Hey, now I got my exercise in at the same time. I stretch my calves all the time when I'm doing dishes. What can you do? Make a list of the things you don't like to do in your life. But they're necessary. You may not like to do laundry. You may not like to sweep or mop. What is it you don't like to do? And then strategize. How can you make it enjoyable? Again, I used to hate to do laundry. So I used to play a game with myself. Could I fold all the clothes before the next load was coming out of the dryer? Could I get all the clothes that were dry out of the dryer and fold it before the dryer stopped? It passed time. It made it a game. What can you do with the things in your life that you don't like to do? If you don't like to wake up, find something that you'd love to wake up to. If you'd love to wake up to music, have the music ready and just hit a button and listen to music before you get out of bed. If you'd love to have coffee waiting for you, get a coffee maker and that makes your coffee on a timer. Whatever would make waking up more pleasurable. This is starting to keep your commitment to your happiness. What don't you like to do? Change it. Make it pleasurable. Get off of autopilot. Start to embrace waking up. Embrace taking a shower. I believe Michelle was the one that shared with us to, when you put your shampoo in your hand, make it into a little heart, right? Now they have speakers in your shower. You can be dancing in the shower. You can be singing in the shower. They have essential oil fizzles that you put in the shower, and the steam hits them, and they make beautiful smells of the essential oils. You can make it yourself. Make things pleasurable. This is how we make life go from ordinary to extraordinary. So if you make things pleasurable, it's a lot easier to keep your promise to it. If you're changing your eating habits, maybe get yourself a special bowl, a new dish, a new cup. Get pretty napkins. Find a way to enjoy what you're eating. Bring color into your dish. So really write down, start to journal what you don't like to do. Oh, I don't like to diet. Then don't diet. Fuel your body. Start to really pay attention. Make a little journal about how you feel after you eat certain foods. And then you're like, wow, this feels really good. I remember years ago when everyone was doing my high frequency program, I think we call it now the 30-day body balance challenge, that it was amazing when you got up in the morning and you made yourself that detox water and you made yourself the blissful foods and you had the positive affirmations every day. Go back to that program. Pull pieces out of it and start doing it. Make things in your life pleasurable. And then remind yourself when you're doing something, how good does it feel when you get to the end result? And then start to enjoy doing it because you know how you're going to benefit from it when you're done. What you are experiencing, this is super important, inwardly is who you are externally. So if you're getting up and you're miserable, you can't stand the job, you hate the people in your life, over and over you're complaining about all the things you don't like in your life, that is what you're giving out to the world, and that is what you're going to get back. So if you're getting up and you're annoyed at your kids, you're annoyed at your significant other, you're annoyed that you're alone, whatever you're feeling, if you have all of this stuff inside of you, that is oozing out of you, and that's what's going to be attracted to you. So you want to start to make a ritual, to check in with yourself, because if that is not who you want to be, you check in. You go, wait, this is not my authentic self. My authentic self doesn't want to be miserable, doesn't want to be filled with judgment, doesn't want to be filled with resentment. And flush the toilet. Flush it. Just simply say, I don't want it. It doesn't have to stay here. We choose to stay angry. We choose to keep complaining. It's all a choice. When you let this go, you start to live happy. People will say to me all the time, I don't know what you're taking, but I wish I had some of it because you're always happy. What I just said to you is the secret. Flush the toilet. Flush it out. Don't hold on to what you're angry at. I say that was the gift given to my mother, from my mother to all of my siblings, because my mom had a tough life, raising 5 kids alone, and we used to say she's on the warpath. And we learned how to walk out that door and leave it behind. Go to school, enjoy the day, and come back to it. You don't have to take it with you. We choose how we're going to embrace our life. We choose, do we want to hold on to? You want to hold on to that argument? You want to hold on to you're mad that they didn't do the dishes before? Or do you want to just get on with your day? It's a choice. This is how we begin to embrace everything. If you have miserable people in your life, sidestep them. You may not be ready to get rid of them, and maybe you never want to get rid of them. But you can get rid of being in there in the line of fire. When my mom was on her warpath, I was out the house 30 minutes early. Zoom. Then you come back, oh, she's still on a warpath. Well, let me try to cook dinner. Let me clean the counter, right? These are ways for you to embrace what's going on in your life and bring it to your frequency. Don't bring yourself to the lower frequencies of those around you. Bring them to your higher frequency. And we do this with love. We do this with compassion. This is how we stay happy all the time. It's so easy to fall into the lower energies that everyone else is and forget your promise to yourself. To start compromising yourself because everybody else wants to eat McDonald's. Because everybody else wants the soda in the house that you can't say no to. Find your way around that. Maybe let them have their choices, because right, we want everybody to have their choices. Let them have their choices, but make sure your choice is better. And I promise you, because I'm a living tale of it. You start getting the better stuff, and you go, okay, this shelf is mine. This is all my healthy stuff. You guys could have all the other shelves. Your shelf will always be empty. Because like, zoop, they go right to it. So it's kind of funny because you want to get mad. Hey, you ate all my good stuff. And you go, wow, is that how I get them to eat it? So again, embrace everything that goes on in your life from a positive place where you can shift to staying in what's good for you. And spend time getting out of autopilot. Constant motion is the way we run away from ourselves. So the busier we are, the less we have to face ourselves. Remember, facing yourself is the hardest thing. Facing where you're being selfish, facing where you have resentment, facing your shortfalls, facing your lack of self-worth, facing your lack of believing in yourself, or your, what you're going to call your shortcomings. The sabotager will trick you into thinking you must do it all, because that's how you own your worth. And what happens? You leave you behind. The sabotager is laughing at you. When you think you have to get everything done, when everything's perfect, you'll be the best person. Just picture this little Pac-Man over here. I got her again. I got him again. And start to say, no, I'm going to do what makes me happy. I'll get done what gets done. If it isn't done, it wasn't meant to be. That's it. It's okay. Start having some self-compassion. The root cause of self-abandonment is lack of self-worth. When you need to be accepted, when you need to be loved, when you need people to tell you you're important, you are giving away your power to be with yourself, to be your authentic self, because you're serving everyone else instead of you. And the other big trick is, but I love to take care of everyone. That's the other trickster. Okay, the trickster is saying, you go take care of everybody and you'll be happy. Okay, I'm happy while I'm doing it. I'm happy, it feels good. But who's going to take care of me? And then you sit and have a pity party. I do everything for everybody. Why can't somebody do something for me for once? Right? This is the self-sabotager. Put you first. Like they say in the airplane, oxygen on you first, and then help the person next to you. If you cannot keep a commitment to yourself, you cannot keep a commitment to anyone. Whatever percentage of a commitment you keep to yourself is the only percentage that you have to give away to somebody else. Because if you're not committing to you, where are you? What can you bring forth? When you continue to put everything else out there except your commitment to you, you are telling your inner child that you're not good enough. You're not important enough. Everybody else gets to eat first. Everybody else gets to go where they need to go first. It is telling you that someone or something outside of you is going to make you good enough. Well, I'm going to work because when I'm done working so much, I'll be good enough. Let's breathe all that in. There's a lot to take in, but it's so important. So important. So now I'm going to ask you to get your pen out. Write down, how are you showing up in life? Do you show up a hot mess? Are you all over the place? Are you exhausted? Are you running from here to there? Are you sitting, doing nothing and wishing you were doing? How are you showing up in life? Do you show up open to be celebrated? Do you walk in a room lit up so people go, hey, nice to see you? Or do you sneak in the back because you're tired and you don't really want to talk to anybody? How are you showing up in life? Let's evaluate how you're living your life. Hit the pause button. Think of the last time you were around people. How were you showing up? Was your mind filled with a whole bunch of complaints of the things you had to do to get there, or who was going to be there? Or were you happy, content, and ready to enjoy it? Remember, what you have inside of you is what you're giving outside of you. This is the part of facing yourself. Remember, I said it's not easy. How are you showing up? How do you show up when you get up in the morning? How do you show up when you first get to work? How are you showing up? Are you still complaining about the traffic and blah, 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 blah? Or are you like, hey, good morning, anybody want coffee? Are you showing up filled with joy? Are you showing up filled with enthusiasm? What are you fueling your tank with? You know, you think about, those days when you're going out, you put on that nice outfit, you get your hairdo going great, and you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go. You were showing up. You were showing up because you're committed to you. If you're running around and you're rushing and you throw something on because it still fits, and you just put your hair in a ponytail because you didn't have time to do it, how are you showing up? If you just had a fight with everybody in your life and you have somewhere to go, how are you showing up? And the answer to how do you change that is, now let's go to the next question, because this question is going to help you answer it. How are you showing up for yourself? When you say, I'm going to create a ritual and I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, do you show up and do it? When you say, I'm going to go to bed and get enough sleep, do you do it? When you say, I'm going to eat to fuel my body and I'm going to go get those supplements and I'm going to nourish and nurture and I'm going to get that massage and I'm going to start doing yoga every day and I'm going to do my Qigong practice, do you show up? Do you show up for it? If you can't show up for yourself, you can't show up in life. And now I want you to make a list of where you're not showing up for you. Where are you breaking your promises to yourself? There are things you enjoy in your life and you're not enjoying them anymore. Where did you stop showing up for yourself? I used to like to walk. I used to like to swim. I used to like to go to the gym. I used to like to make love. It isn't the action that changed. You changed. Where did you stop showing up for yourself? So now your homework assignment is to evaluate this. Why am I not showing up there? Why am I not enjoying it? And what you're going to do is you're going to pull cards on each one of them. And let the cards begin to guide you at why you're not showing up for yourself. Meditate on it. Bring it into your Qigong or your yoga practice. And really begin to become aware of what is going on when you're not showing up for yourself. What's going on when you're not showing up in life? Break it down, each one. The more you can break it down, the happier you're going to get. I'm not showing up for myself and how I feed myself. Well, why? Pull cards. Then meditate. Where are the sabotagers? How does the sabotage happen? And what are you going to do to change it? And one of the greatest ways, and this is going to be everyone's big homework, one of the greatest ways to show up for yourself is to reconnect with the mother. Many times when we think we have mother issues with the woman that birthed us, the true issue is with your disconnect from the true mother, which is Mother Earth. And when we speak of Mother Earth, we speak of nature. We speak of getting out in nature, connecting with the flowers, connecting with the trees, connecting with the plants, the grass, the weeds, the mountains, the lakes, the rivers, the streams. All of this is the mother, the moon, the rain. When was the last time you stood outside and felt the rain come down on your face? Think about it. When was the last time you went out and spent time in the moon? This isn't just about going hiking. The moon is everywhere. The rain is everywhere. If you don't have a yard, if you're living in a big city, get yourself a plastic box. Put some dirt in it and stand in it every day. Buy yourself plants. And that dirt can be sand. But bring the mother back into your life. Buy yourself flowers every week. See how long you can get them to live. It's another one of my games I play. How long can I let the life force of these flowers be with me? All the way down to when the petals fall off, I decorate with them. If I'm lucky enough, they dry nice and I keep them longer and make them into a potpourri. This is how we enjoy life. Remember, it's the little things. This is what loves all things teaches us. To appreciate the simple things, to make the simple things exciting. To get excited over everything we see and do. That kills the sabotager. The sabotager can't fit in your head. Your brain can only hold so much. Choose what you want to fill it with. Choose it with fun, happy, things that you can enjoy. And start to let go of those beliefs that sabotage you. Some of them that come to my mind is, I'm going to give my children a better life than I had. Why are your children better than you? You know you're going to give your children a good life. How about give yourself the life you're going to give your children? Turn that around. Because you know they've got a better life than you. Start to treat yourself the way you would treat a child. The belief that if you work hard, that you'll be happy, that you're a good person, that if you get everything done, you're a good person. Usually means you're a tired person. That if you do it all yourself, everyone will think you're a great person. No. As a matter of fact, when you try to do everything yourself and you don't let others help you, you lessen them because they think you don't think they're good enough. You think they can't do it, only you can. The sabotager, the trickster, the ego will do a lot of things to trick you into thinking if you act this way, it'll be good. And the way you know is when you're doing something, you say, am I enjoying this? Will I really be that happy when this is all done? Or will I be exhausted? And then you find a way to enjoy it. Enjoying it might be saying, hey, you know what? I'm tired. I'm going to do it in the morning. Stop the belief systems that are sabotaging your happiness. And start showing up for you. Because when you show up for you, what's inside of you is what's going to come out of you. So if you're showing up for you and you're feeling great and you're happy and everything in your inner being is balanced and beaming with joy, then that's what's going to be given to everybody else around you. If you're sitting here saying, oh, I want to be all that, but everybody around me is miserable. My husband's full of this. My kids are full of that. Start to be the example. Start saying, I'm shutting you out. I'm putting up a box, and I'm going to start committing to that happiness in here. And when I feel happy, you can get on board with me, or you can ride on a different road next to me. But I'm going to bring happiness back into my life. I'm going to bring color back into my life. Commit to bringing the pause, to doing nothing at least once a day for a few minutes, to give yourself the space to evaluate how you're moving through life that day. Stop, hit the pause button. You might want to hit the pause button a couple times a day. If you're really having a rough time, say, oh, hit the pause. How can I change what I'm doing right now? Remember, the only thing you have to change is yourself. That's it. So we're going to do an alignment now. Aligning you to radical responsibility for everything in your life. Because you are going to take radical responsibility for how you choose to experience everything in life. So again, let's get comfortable. Close your eyes. Nice deep breath in and blow it out. And just concentrate on your breath. Inhale and exhale. Oh, great Spirit, we call to you for a clearing. We call to connect directly to Source. We call for transmutation. Breathe into your heart. Feel the presence of your guides, the presence of the masters. As we call forth the conscious creation formula for wholeness and healing around being your authentic self, committing to yourself, direct your Hairline straight, strong, and through the ID point. That beautiful divine white light flows from the crown down the center of a body, coming down to the seat of the pelvis, connecting to your life purpose. Feel the energy flowing up and down your spine. Feel the fluidity. Life is about flow. Breathe into the flow. Breathe from the seat of your spine, up to the crown, down the front of your body, back to the pelvis. Inhale, bring it up the back of the spine. Exhale, down the front of the spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. and begin to feel the flow. Feel the energy of your crown on the top of your head beginning to open. Feel it beginning to buzz as you begin to connect to pure source and your crown, bringing source energy through the brain. Clear, cleanse, activate the higher brain. Clear and cleanse all belief systems keeping you from your authentic self. The belief of not being good enough, not being worthy enough, undeserving. Release, release, release. The have-tos, the should-haves, the would-haves, the regrets, the belief it's too late. Or was it meant for you in this lifetime? Allow the source energy to flow through you, creating a new self, opening you to the choices you desire. Breathe and open to your choices of desire. Commit to choosing you. Say to yourself, I choose me. 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 Exactly the way I am. All of who I am. I choose it. I love it. I am it. I am who I am. And that is enough. I choose myself. Align your third eye with the ability to harness all that you are. Strengthen it to hold your I am presence as it alchemizes all that you are. Breathe and open that throat chakra. Open your power center. Transform, transform, transform. Allow the sacred lights to flow through your being. Clear and cleanse, clear and cleanse, clear and cleanse. Let go of the old beliefs that sabotage your happiness. place your hands over your heart and with pure love, allow forgiveness, self-forgiveness of all to flow through your being. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I release all experiences, traumas or dramas that created the illusion that you are not good enough, that you are not connected to Source, that you are not a divine being, that you are not enough. That you are imperfect or broken. Release all stories creating disharmony, disconnect. Lift out now. Let it be lifted into the white diamond energy that is now forming all around you. Feel yourself inside of a Merkaba. Release it from your stomach. Release it from your pelvic area. Release it from your heart. Release it from your throat. All the stories go. They're just stories. They're just another chapter of your life. Release, release, release. You're now bringing the 5 elements back into balance. Calibrating with your nervous system. Frequency of the new you. Breathe into your throat and exhale with sound. Breathe into your high heart and release. Feel the expansion. Feel the lightness and feel the joy. Nice deep breath in and blow it out. A beautiful crystalline light is flowing down through you, around you, creating a beautiful bubble of divine crystalline light, sealing in this process. Balance, 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 calibrate. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take another deep breath in and exhale with sound, bringing yourself back into your body, grounding into your beingness. Shake it out. Rub the hands together. Place them on your eyes. Bring that warmth down your face, down your neck, across your shoulders. Give yourself a nice big hug. Whew.